Assalamu alaikum students, class 10th. Yesterday we have done unit number 7. We did the comprehension. Today we are going to start its vocabulary exercise. Let's start the vocabulary exercise. I am going to tell you now, you have to listen it very carefully. Give the meaning of each word as used in the lesson. Circumstances, conditions. ठीक है. Participant, a person who takes part in something. Priority, first concern. Concert, any competition, proceeding, earlier or in process. Excel, performance. Motivation, inspiration, financially related to finance. Now explain each phrase as used in the lesson. First of all, you should know what is a phrase. Phrase is a group of words that does not give you a complete. We have done over here that phrase, a group of word, not complete meaning. That does not give you a complete meaning. A long bumpy ride, hard challenges or difficult time. Earned first place, got first position, a well-rounded student, versatile student. Along with a group of other students, teamwork, to look forward to it, to wait for something anxiously. Made it this far, got success until now. Got success until now. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to write down these vocabulary on your, you can note down on your notebooks, fine, and explain each phrase and use in the lesson. So you have to write down these phrases on your copy, so you should know what are their meanings. Translate paragraph 1 of the lesson into Urdu. So you are going to translate this paragraph by yourself. It's not a difficult thing. Let's start the reading comprehension. Choose the correct option. The last couple of years have been a long bumpy ride for me. They have for everyone of my age. The underlined phrase means hard and challenging time. A long bumpy ride, hard and challenging time. Number 2, the author thinks he will become a well-rounded student by making grades in academics, participants in curricular activities, partaking both in academic and co-curricular. So we have done this thing in the lesson. If you go through lesson at least twice, you will get to know what he is in fact saying. Number 3, his summer job in the preceding 2 years helped him gain an understanding of independence and responsibility. The author has become more mature and responsible because of his experiences. Number 5, this developing positive outlook has given the author the motivation he needs to become successful. Okay, now answer the following questions. I will give you notes of these questions. What you can do, that is that you can add any, you can say sentence or something that is related to your answer in your answer. You can merge the, you can say extend the answer by yourself. Grammar. Now let's start indefinite pronoun. Let's start. We are going to do indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are that does not refer to any person or thing. Indefinite pronouns, basically, first of all, you should know what are pronouns. Refer to a person, place or something we use instead of noun. And indefinite means that does not refer, that something is not specific. ठीक है, specific जो नहीं होते, that is called indefinite pronouns, which are no specified or limited. Indefinite nouns specified नहीं होते, limited नहीं होते. It can be a singular or plural. So these are some thing important that is related to indefinite pronoun. It may refer to a place, person or thing. For example, nobody, something, or you can say everyone. These are the examples of indefinite pronoun. What you have to do, you have to underline indefinite pronoun in the following sentences. The last couple of years have been a long bumpy ride for me. They have for everyone of my age. So everybody, so here everyone is indefinite pronoun. Number 1, everybody enjoys a good movie. Underline the everybody. Number 2, does anybody have the time? Anybody. One sang while other played the guitar. So there are 2 indefinite pronoun in the one sentence. Nobody knows the trouble I have seen. The secret was known by few. Underline the few. No, the secret was known by many. Underline the many. Mathematics is too hard for some. Mathematics is too hard for some. Underline the some. Surely you recognize somebody. Is there anything that I can do? Underline the anything. Now take the verb which agrees with the indefinite pronoun. What you have to do? You have to take the verb has, eats. Okay, each of the family member has one vote. Has. One of the boys eats pizza every week. Both of the answers are correct. A few of the staff were gone today. All of the animals run when they are scared. So here it comes run. Someone has his own thoughts. You know that others have tired this. Fill in the blanks in each sentence with the present perfect of the verb given in the ब्रैकेट. सो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट के साथ हमें थर्ड फॉर्म इसमें होता है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में एंड हैज़ हैव का यूज़ होता है. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स. हाउ लॉन्ग हैज़ ही लिव्ड इन कराची. थर्ड फॉर्म यूज़ हो रही है और हैज़ का यूज़ हो रहा है. ठीक है. हैज़ और हैव दोनों का सिंगुलर के साथ ऑब्वियसली हैज़ एंड प्लूरल के साथ है. I have spoken. I is personal pronoun, so we use have with it. I have spoken Chinese for 20 years. Has Alia flown in an airplane before? Shan has not gone to lunch yet. Our classes has taken a field trip 3 times this year. Where have they moved? Javeria has asked that question 4 times today. So this exercise is complete. Oral communications में तो we are not doing anything. Now let's towards the written skills. Write a précis of paragraph 2. What you have to do in your neat copies, you have to write a précis. This is your homework. You have to write a précis of paragraph 2. When you will come back to school, I am going to check your written work and I am just going to check whether you have written your précis work or not. And write an essay on co-curricular activities. essay को आपने नीच कॉपीज़ पे नहीं करना. You are supposed to do your essay on your sheets. ठीक है. Take any sheet and write down the essay. So after correction you can note down on your copies. Co-curricular activities वही हैं जो कि अभी हमने लेसन पढ़ा है इसके बारे में. ठीक है. देन पैराग्राफ 4 की हेयर इंट्रोडक्टरी पैराग्राफ है. देन सारा आपके माइंड मैप पहले आप बनाएंगे, इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स लिखेंगे. आफ्टर दैट यू आर गोइंग टू राइट अ essay of 220 or 250 वर्ड्स. ठीक है. ये आपने करना है को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ पे पैराग्राफ. देन राइट एन एप्लीकेशन टू द प्रिंसिपल टू अरेंज द स्पोर्ट्स वीक इन योर स्कूल. एप्लीकेशन का फॉर्मेट यहाँ दिया हुआ है, लेकिन मैं आपको ये एप्लीकेशन खुद से दोबारा करवाऊँगी. व्हेन यू विल कम बैक टू द स्कूल वी विल डू दिस एप्लीकेशन इन द स्कूल इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है. तो यहाँ तक आपका ये कंप्लीट है. एप्लीकेशन ग्रामर से रिलेटेड जो एप्लीकेशन या लेटर है वी विल डू इन द स्कूल. But you have to do your précis writing and your essay writing at home. Précis writing you will do on your neat copies, but essay writing you are supposed to write on sheets, which after correction you can note down on your neat copies. ठीक है. So we have completed our unit number 7. Our unit number 7 is completed. I will provide you notes of comprehension questions. Up till then, for our next unit is in our next lecture we will start unit number 8, that is a poem piece. It is a poem and we will do it in next lecture inshallah taala. Next your unit is unit number 8. Up till that, first you have to complete your written work which I have given you. Thank you so much.